and welcome to Kehilat Sharei Torah Online. For the duration of the time when we're all on quarantine and the synagogue is closed for services, as long as the coronavirus precautions are in effect, we're going to do our best to stay in touch in as many ways as we can by keeping in touch by phone, by email, and also by video conferencing or video shiurim classes and get-togethers. It won't be the same as it is when we get together for Shabbos, for L'chaim, or for learning, or for hearing the Torah portion, but we're going to do our best. That's the job of the Jewish people, to do the best we can with whatever the circumstances that we're given. The Torah teaches us, Ushmartem ma'od lanafshay seichem. You have to guard your health very carefully. So in this time, particularly those of us who are even more vulnerable to health challenges, please do everything, even go overboard to protect yourselves. Make sure you stay healthy, make sure you stay well rested, make sure you stay hydrated, and limit all non-absolutely essential contact, even with extended family members, grandchildren, and so on. We want to make sure everyone comes through this as healthy and happy as absolutely possible. It is a little bit scary when the news changes day to day, hour to hour. There are a lot of unknowns. We don't know how exactly it's transmitted, how exactly it's passed, how exactly it is that someone can be without showing any symptoms and nevertheless actually be harboring the virus in their bodies. So in davening, when you daven, hopefully we're all davening every day. We're engaging in prayer, pouring out our hearts to Hashem and asking for deliverance and redemption from this and all other troubles, particularly in the part where we say, Rifa'enu Hashem v'nei rafeh, heal us and we shall be healed. There's a passage in there which says we're asking for refuah shlema, for health, for complete healing, l'chol makosenu, from all of the makos, from all literally of the plagues. Art Scroll, I believe, translates it as all of our ailments. They wanted to soft pedal a little bit, but when a plague is a plague, we can call it a plague. So ask that people who are responsible for finding a cure and an antidote and a vaccination, all those things for this plague, should be granted speedily the insight and the ability to do that. And of course, we will all cooperate. So the unknowns are very scary and unsettling and destabilizing. So let's talk about what we do know. What we do know is that it's very important for us to stay in touch. We know that for a person's mental and even physical well-being, that human contact, human interaction, let's say, is very important. We're very limited now, severely limited in our actual contact. We've been doing social distancing for some time now, and now many of us are actually secluded in our homes and not going out at all, if at all possible. So how do we get that human interaction? So again, give each other a call, pick up the phone and call people that you haven't talked to in a while, or that you talked to the other day or the other week. Keep in touch, send emails, keep the communications going, and we will all encourage each other and help each other to get through this very challenging time. So even if you're in quarantine, there's still a lot of ways, thankfully, due to technology. Thanks to technology, we're able to keep in touch. We also know that it's very important for us to continue learning, continue growing as people and as Jews. So hopefully you've been stockpiling along with other necessary supplies. You have a good supply of books and of Sfarim, of Jewish books at home for use if you've lent out your supply and you don't have easy access to them. So thankfully there's plenty of things on the internet, and we will send out an email with some good links, some good resources for things that you can get to very easily. There are many people who come every Shabbos and pick up Rabbi Sax's weekly Parsha flyer and the business halacha. We will be providing you information on how to get access those yourselves. We won't be able to print them for you and hand them to you because we're not supposed to do that now, but you could certainly get access to all that information. There is plenty out there. Also very important to think positive. Tracht gut und es wird sein gut, as they say. We have to keep a positive attitude. We know that everything has a beginning and an end to it, except HaKadosh Baruch Hu, everything except Hashem, who is infinite. Everything else is finite. So that's the reason for, as we say, Gam zu ya'avor, this too shall pass. The day will come, hopefully sooner, much sooner rather than much later, when the health authorities will give us the authorization that it's safe to come back together as a kehillah in physical proximity, in addition to the spiritual and emotional and intellectual proximity that we're going to be sharing through this web-based media over the days and weeks to come. Hopefully we'll be all together as a Kehillah in our dear Shul once again soon, and we'll all be happy and healthy and have plenty of reasons to celebrate. So in the meantime, keep tuning in day to day. Watch your inbox for emails from the Shul. Stay well, stay healthy, and pray for good things.